Yeah, for sure. And all that stuff, I was like, oh wow, she plays the Conan games. Because I was struggling. And then like, the Wiser Animates helped me out, and then after on my server, I didn't have any. So, I had to improve my server. That's what I did.
Yep.
Oh, would you like a task force in Coast Recon? Would you like to join our task force? Because I'm an officer. And like, I can, by joining, I usually do the prestige crate, the solo and daily challenges. And I can give you like free prestige credits if you want to like open boxes and stuff.
Some other things. Plus, let's see, this is August, so...
Do you have an external hard drive for your system?
I can't remember if it's...
You should buy an external hard drive.
As a matter of fact, speaking of which, I did buy a new hard drive.
That would save you from deleting it all the time. Like, if you like a game, you can have it on your system and go back to it whenever you want. Like, I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, but you can get 4 terabyte hard drives, and then you would never have to delete a game again. I hate deleting games.
Right. Yeah, we bought a 2 terabyte hard drive.
External.
But I just haven't installed it yet.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm putting a new internal one in.
Oh, you're doing an internal one? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm scared to do that to my system.
It's pretty easy.
It's easy?
As a matter of fact, when Sony was making the PS4, they made it a requirement that later on down the road, because they knew the games were going to be huge, that it was easy for the customers to change out the hard drives themselves, and it is super easy.
So an internal hard drive, and so I bought an external hard drive. Is there any way to make that into an internal hard drive, or can
no?
There's no way I can.
No, you have to buy a SATA drive, an SATA drive.
SATA drive? S-A...
Yep.
SATA?
It's the same thing as a laptop hard drive.
Same thing as a laptop hard drive.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my weakness. Computers, PCs, I know diddly squat. So slow at that stuff.
Now, you can't... There is a drawback. I think the maximum terabyte space that you can have, I think, is 10 to 12. But don't quote me on that. You can't just like go out and buy like a 20 or 30 terabyte hard drive and put it into your PlayStation, because it'll be way too fast, and your PlayStation won't, the processor in the PlayStation won't be able to keep up.
Alright, so like say I got
So as long as you stick with like a 5 terabyte...
5 terabyte? 5 terabyte
that would be fine. Yeah. And what you'll need to do is, if you have like a little thumb drive, and you've got a computer or a laptop, get on to SonyPlaystation.com and download the firmware, the latest firmware, to update your PS4.
Door's open.
Because if you just take the old hard drive out and put the new one in, it's not going to have the firmware to make it work.
Gotcha.
So you'll have to put the thumb drive into your USB port and install the firmware from that.
Gotcha.
But definitely back up everything that's that's on the old hard drive onto your external before you do anything.
Alright.
And the hard drive is located on the left side of the PlayStation. There's a little cover on the top that you can just slide off, kind of like the back of a remote control for the TV.
Oh yeah?
Just slides off, and you'll see the hard drive right there. There should be just one screw that you unscrew, and that's it. And you can pull the old one out.
Yeah. Alright.
It's funny that I know how to do it, I just haven't done it yet.
But you haven't done it yet. It's interesting.
I'm a procrastinator.
Oh really? Yeah. I can relate.
Like I said, I'll go to do something and then all of a sudden, squirrel!
Destructive. Hmm? Oh, I still didn't put one in here, did I? This needs one. No, no. No, torch.
But, there's some new games coming out that I definitely can't wait to get. So
yeah, you should really have.
I really need to get on the ball and.
You should set up that hard drive, and that way you can have.
Yeah.
You can download Ghost Recon again. You can get everything all loaded, and then, yeah. That can, and Breakpoint's coming out. Are you gonna get Breakpoint? Oh my god! I just noticed how lopsided that bed was.
Honestly, I think the only reason why I would even try it is because of John Barenthal.
Oh, do you like him?
Oh yeah. Everybody hated him in Walking Dead, even though I've read the novel.
I don't remember.
Shane was just... He should have... I honestly think Shane should have been one of the survivors that lasted a lot longer than he did.
Shane? Yeah.
Yeah, in The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm. That's better. Walking now.
That's who John Barenthal is. John Barenthal is also the Punisher.
Oh yeah, that's right. He died. Yeah,
series.
his friend got killed him pretty much right at the beginning there. Yeah, I remember that. That was a while ago.
So they casted John Barenthal for the new Ghost Recon game.
Yeah. And Punisher.
Yep.
Is he Punisher? Okay, plenty of seeds for you here. So many seeds I don't know what to do with. I got a lotus, yellow lotus. Got these green seeds here. I may have to leave our aloe there. How am I gonna put that there? And my bench will go over here. Workbench. Oh, she's sitting in my eye. Workbench will go onto my wheel. Back out here. What? Why not?
Do you have, Twitter?
Twitter, no, I do not. No Twitter. No, I never did that. I have Facebook. That's about it. And I hardly use
you do?
Facebook. I do. Pinterest. Or, geez, I don't even remember. But yeah, that there.
Pinterest?
Yeah, I think it's Pinterest. Yeah. And it's like, you find all these pictures, got a whole bunch of husky stuff on it. It's pretty cute. Oh, put my rocks away. Rocks will be away, we don't need them right now. Let's pick them up later on.
How about Instagram? Do you have Instagram?
No. No Instagram.
No.
Sorry.
Because I've got my gaming channel set up on Twitter.
Oh, you don't have it on YouTube? Or...
Well, I do.
Oh, you do?
I've got my gaming channel on YouTube, as well as Twitch, and then I've also got my vlog channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you know who Buck Angel is?
Buck Angel? No, I do not. Does not ring a bell.
Buck Angel is a female to male transsexual.
Oh, yes.
He revolutionized the porn industry.
Oh.
Because he was literally the only trans guy doing it. Ooh. So he became very, very famous for his work that he did in the porn industry for that. And I've been talking with him lately because I want him as my first guest on my vlog channel.
Oh wow, that's pretty
and
cool.
so he's agreed to do it.
That's one hell of a first guest, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah, having him on as a first guest will definitely get the channel some recognition. And as far as gaming, I haven't been streaming lately because I have a couple of haters that are really bad with DDoSing my internet.
DDoSing the internet.
Basically what that means is they shut down my internet while I'm live.
Oh.
And in order to prevent that from happening, I need to go and buy a router, and then I need to outsource a company to get me a VPN, which will protect my IP address, so that way nobody can DDoS me ever again. So I haven't been able to stream live because as soon as I go live, like if you go onto After Dark Gaming on YouTube, my channel, look at my last video that I did and see how long I was online for before I got kicked off. It was only like a minute.
Mine was doing that for a bit too. It was acting funny for a while there.
Well, mine's deliberate though.
Yeah.
I've got two people that have this illegal program on their computer, and they found my IP address, so they subscribe to my channel and they have notifications turned on. So as soon as I go live, they immediately run to their computer and use this software to kick me off.
Oh, wow.
They've held my internet hostage. One time they held it hostage for almost a week. I couldn't get online, and there's nothing you can do, or at the time there was really nothing you can do. I called my internet provider, I called the cops.
God damn, that's
of
right.
course, local police can't do anything, but AT&T was like, well, unfortunately there's nothing really we can do until the laws get changed to where the government will start prosecuting people for this. So I'm literally, like, my hands are tied behind my back. There's nothing I can do. If somebody wants to hold my internet hostage, they can do it. But the FBI is now, they've got an increased budget from the news article I read. They're now prosecuting people who do that, and they've got a bigger budget to do it. So there's a process you have to go through to get this done, and I've already started it. It's a long process, but at least you can get the ball rolling to where the FBI gets involved, and they'll find these people as long as they're in America or in your country. Like, I don't know what Canada's FBI is called, but you'd go to your Canadian federal investigators, and
makes sense.
they would hopefully handle it. But since I'm here in the States, I have to go to my PD. This back in. Da, da, da.
It's getting kind of cold up there. Oh my god. Alright. So.
But yeah, for me to get these guys, these kids and their kids, prosecuted, one of them's 16 and the other one's like 20 something. I've already got screenshots and everything I need that proves that they're the ones doing it, because they're dumb enough to admit it, and then we'll put it together with a letter for request for joint mutual aid, I guess is what it's called, to the FBI. The FBI then gets this packet. They then review it, assign it to an agent that deals with cybercrimes. The agent will contact me, and then I tell the agent what's going on, how long this has been going on for, and just basically verify everything that they've gotten. And then what they will do is they'll take those two individuals' IP addresses, find out where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
My FBI then has to call their local law enforcement and let them know that an investigation has been opened regarding citizens in your area. And then, like I said, it's a long process, and they got to go through different agencies and whatnot. And then the ultimate goal is they go in with a search warrant, they arrest them, and they seize any and all electronics within the house. So that means this 16-year-old, he's going to be in deep trouble because not only is his computer, laptop, smartphone going to be seized, but everything that his parents have or brothers and sisters have, everything gets seized.
Damn. That's so shit right there.
Thankfully, you know, with President Trump in office and allotting more funds for law enforcement, I'm able to finally get justice. Yeah, I like him because he's helping me out. I mean, I'm able to get
in this situation, but not in other situations.
Yeah. Well, like because I'm transgender, I get a lot of people that are transgender say, "Well, what do you think about him banning transgenders from
well, not
being
just
in the
that,
military?"
but he's taking away the rights to get like help from government assistance and like helping with transitioning and stuff too. He does a lot more to hurt trans than anyone else. That's for sure.
When it comes to assistance, that's a give and take type situation. Because I play devil's advocate on that, and I can sit here and argue, well, you know, since you're not transgender to somebody who's, you know, not transgender, I can say, well, since you're not transgender, but you pay into the system just the same as I pay into the system being transgender. I have insurance, but if I can get government assistance to help me pay for something that I need, it's no different than you seeking government assistance to help you pay for something you need as well.
Well, of course, but he's taking it away from like a lot of people. And
yeah, and I'm old school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in like begging for money or asking for help.
Yeah,
like,
but not everyone can do that. What if they're injured? What if they What if they have an injury of some sort? Like, there's reasons for those kinds of systems. Like, as Canadians,
right? And it goes hand in hand with everything. I don't agree that he should cherry pick. If he's going to cut spending on something, he needs to cut spending on others.
So then you'd have to cut the spending for the military, or stuff like that. There's like,
well, no, not
government spending
outside of healthcare. I'm talking inside healthcare.
Oh, inside healthcare. Well,
okay, so
yeah.
if he's
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he's wanting to cut spending for trans health, then he needs to cut spending for.
He won't do that.
Other healthcare.
If anything, he'll try to destroy it. And he's destroying the environmental institutions. He's horrible. And, well, the racist stuff, too, is pretty bad as well. He's got issues, man. He's got issues.
There's a reason why he says he preaches fake news, because if you do a little bit of research, you can find out that a lot of these things that he's accused of are not true.
I disagree.
Let's take, for example...
Like what?
Let's take, for example, that people say he's racist. Okay,
yes.
What has he actually said that is racist?
Bash that rock like the hole.
Nobody can come up with anything.
What has he said that's racist?
Someone might...
I can't come up with right now, but there's plenty. Do you want me to give you evidence
that's the
later
generic
on?
response I get from everybody.
There's so much stuff that he does.
That's the general response I get. Okay, I'll give you this.
I can give you.
Some
I can
people
give you
say that
examples,
because he
just not
wants
at
to
the
build a
moment.
wall.
Don't talk about racism.
Okay. Well, I'll give you examples that I've been given. For example, somebody will say, well, you know, he's kicking out all the immigrants.
Okay.
You know, he's building a wall. Well, he's not kicking out immigrants. He's kicking out
Yes, he
illegal
is.
aliens, just the same as every other country does.
But that's the first step, so that they can do the next step. That's only one step. You're just he's making the one step to make it like dangerous for you. Like, what about the jailing them? What about putting them in prison camps and stuff like that? Do you like that too?
They're
Kind
not
of
put in
good.
prison camps. That's a Democrat and liberal
Oh, I'm very liberal.
manifestation of what is actually happening. If you've watched the actual footage, the real footage, there's got to be a place where you put somebody.
Oh shit.
I mean, nothing about it is racist. He's not. He doesn't have prison camps, nothing like that. As a matter of fact, the whole putting kids in cages thing was started by Obama.
Yes, but it's accelerating by
But like I
this
said,
guy.
I play devil's advocate. I don't play one side or the other.
Sure.
I practice common sense politics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about like
It
the
still
destruction of the
creates
environment,
enemies for me.
the EPA and all that stuff? That's real.
As far as
He destroyed it. He put the person
As far as
they put people that in the head of it that are anti. They don't even believe that global warming or any kind of destruction of the environment is happening. So, well, how can you say that he's not doing that? That's an example for you that I can come up at the top of my head.
my response to that is, doesn't matter what president is in office, we're still destroying the environment. Everybody, everywhere.
Yes, but he's
what Trump is
actually
doing,
helping it. He's making it worse and actually accelerating it by. Remember how he was all this big coal guy? Well, that's coal is like one of the worst things for the environment in the world. Everything that's about it, the way that it's extracted, the way that the gases that it releases and everything, like it's just bad. Like,
well, every president before him has been,
but we
doing the same thing.
We didn't have the understanding that we do now. Now we know what's happening, and actually we did. Just that the corporations are freaking what limit you in that sense. That's why, and like you have to be able to battle against them and all that stuff. What scares me about the states right now is turning into a fascist state. That's what scares the hell out of me.
It's not. It's not. That's a democratic propaganda and liberal propaganda thing. There's no fascism. If you ask anybody what a fascist is, they can't tell you the actual definition. I get called a Nazi, believe it or not, because I practice common sense politics. Like, how am I a Nazi?
Well, it depends on what you believe, really.
It's common sense. I don't believe in things that I hear from other people. I do my own research. And when it comes to Trump, I don't agree with everything he does or says.
What don't you disagree with Trump then? Give me an example.
Okay, for example, I was on a talk show about a month ago.
You're on a talk show?
And I was asked about the transgender issue in the military. And I said, well, in one way I agree with this, but on the other hand, I don't, because we are not a country at war. I don't see any reason why anybody who's transgender can't serve in the military. I was then asked, well, what do you think about transgenders using their military veteran status and getting all of their medications, their HRT, their testosterone or whatever, all that stuff paid for at the tax dollars' expense? And I go, well, that's where I disagree. However, if somebody wants to serve in the military, nobody should stop them from serving if they qualify for it, because serving in the military is not a right, it's a privilege.
Yeah, but
you have to take a test, you have to take a physical test, and if you don't meet those requirements, you can't serve, even if you're transgender or not.
Yeah, but what he's doing is he's taking the opportunity for people, and there is a lot of trans military girls out there and trans boys that are good at their jobs, and he's
Correct.
taking that away from them. That is
Correct.
definitely not right. There's no way you
Correct.
can say that's right. Because like someone like me, with my freaking military aptitude, I wouldn't be taken and all that stuff. And like I have pretty good understanding of military stuff, and I don't even have the option of going in that country, not in my country yet. Yet
Correct.
we're
I
getting pretty
agree.
bad here too.
I agree. It's serving in the military is a privilege that any citizen should be allowed to take advantage of and be proud of. But because the whole world is ruled by the biggest business in the world, and that's religion, we will always have that problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And I even debated the guy that on his talk show. I debated him about religion too. What's funny is he thought I was going to be an easy target because I'm transgender.
Oh, what? You mean like that you believe in religion or you don't believe in religion?
No. He thought I would be an easy target to defeat in a debate because I'm transgender. He thought I was a liberal and that I was like a snowflake. When in reality, I've done my research and I'm educated and well experienced.
Okay.
I'm a former firefighter. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
I used to be a firefighter.
It's pretty cool.
Emily, you look pretty today.
I also
Thank you.
was enlisted in the military
Were you? Cool.
before I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
Mm-hmm. That's
I,
cool. I should say the same.
I was 1 month away from boot, and I started having real bad problems. I was bleeding a lot, and make a long story short, I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and that's a permanent disqualifier for the military. So I couldn't go in.
I tried, but I failed the freaking
The real sad
math
part
test.
is,
The math test got me.
well, on the
Aptitude.
entry exam,
Yeah, and the I managed to do the freaking the problem solving part of the thing. I got 100% every question right, but the freaking math I failed, and they said if you get a GAD and all that stuff, you'd probably be able to get it. And then there was a part in time where they were like looking for people during the whole Afghanistan thing. And if I would have went then, I think I would have been able, like, they might have let me go, even though I didn't have the math thing, because I got a perfect on the first part of it, like the problem solving. Oh, that looks like shrooms.
yeah.
Mushroom.
That's so weird that they didn't take you based just on that, because down here we have what's called the ASVAB test.
ASVAB test? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that. What is
Yeah,
the
ASVAB. It's Armed Services. Armed Services. Vocational. Something.
Yes.
I can't remember the
You
other
also had the
two
draft
letters,
prior,
but
too. We didn't have
it has math, science, social studies, vocabulary, engineering. It basically just wants to see
which one you're the
where
best
you're at, so they'll know.
where to put you in. Yeah,
Right,
cool.
it will help qualify you
that.
for what job you can do. So if you just fail the math part, that won't disqualify you from enlisting down here.
Yeah, I would have
Because I tell you,
appreciated
I
that.
got a.
I would have really appreciated that as an option.
I believe I got like a 60% on my math part, because I too suck at math.
Yeah.
But everything else I got like 100, 99, 98.
Yeah.
And so I could pick any job I wanted.
Did you want to go inside?
But I chose MP.
Military police? Did you say military police? Cool. I know another military. I know 3 military police officers.
Well, I never made it in, but that's the job I want to do. I actually wanted to do K9.
K9, that'd be cool. Yeah, I could totally go for that too. K9.
Yeah.
Aww! What are you crying about? Oh shit, I'm over encumbered. No.
But I had a career plan set up. I actually prepared for my military career at an early age. So from the age of 13,
Ouch.
I enlisted in a cadet organization called the Sea Cadets,
I was in the
which
Army
was
cadet.
Navy and Marine Corps.
Mhm.
And when I advanced in the Sea Cadets, I earned my E3 status for whenever I joined the military. So whatever
you got
branch I
your
wanted to
E3?
go into,
Nice.
I would automatically start out. Yep, I would automatically start out at E3.
That is cool.
A military police officer for my first 5 or 6 years, and then when I re-upped, I was going to enlist in the Navy and do be a corpsman for the Navy for 10 years to 12 years. And for my retirement, I was going to, for the remainder of my career, I was going to go in as a Master at Arms, which is the Navy's version of military police.
Cool.
You can change branches only once down here. So if you enlist in the Army and you don't like it or you want to change branches, you can only do it once.
Cool.
So that's why for the remainder of my career, to get to my pension status, I was going to finish it in the Navy because that's where I have more experience in.
Because you're a Navy cadet.
Yep.
That makes sense. I've always been a fan of the infantry, so I was going to go infantry. that was my thing, but
So,
math screwed me over and different systems.
now this is for Canada, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Canada.
That is so weird that they didn't take you.
I know. It sucks. Yeah, and they're like, they're like, you got talent, but we can't. And they were curious. They almost did it, but then they didn't. It was close. And if I would have put a little bit more effort into it, maybe they would have. But I didn't. They kind of like. Once the test, it was kind of like, I was like, well, I knew I wasn't going to get math. I've had tutors before, and I've tried learning math, and I'm bad at it, and I cannot get it, no matter what. And
Me too.
so, I was just like, oh, well, I guess I can't join them. And then I was like, well, oh, shoot, I moved just at the last second. But, yeah, yeah. If it would have been nice if I would have been able to join it, but no luck.
Well, you know, since I couldn't join the military, I thought, well,
Fire department?
I need to do
Good
something.
option.
And I tried firefighting, and because of this disease, I couldn't even do that for.
Well, yeah.
Well, I was a fire.
If it in any way inhibits your breathing, it would definitely make it rough.
No, my Crohn's disease doesn't affect that.
No, nothing breathing, so.
It's just a very painful disease that attacks the GI tract.
Okay. I don't even know.
So like your esophagus, stomach, colon, small intestines.
Uh-huh.
And it's. I wish I could describe the pain, but words
Isn't-
just cannot describe pure hell.
Mm-hmm. One does not simply walk into mortar. Yes.
Oh my god, I was on an MVA, a motor vehicle accident,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and I had a really bad flare-up, and I knew I was bleeding. But because I had patients that were
Mhm.
trapped in a car, and a kid,
Yeah.
it took everything I had inside me to fight through it, get the patients out, get the kid out, get them on the bus, the ambulance, and get on the road. And once I got them on the road, I looked at my captain and I was like, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital too.
Right
He's like,
afterwards when
why?
they
What
get
happened?
there.
He's like, why? What happened? What? Do we need to, talk to the union rep? Is it workman's comp? And I go, no, it's me. I need to go to the hospital because I'm bleeding. It's my Crohn's disease. And so I had to go to the hospital, and I was in the hospital for
Oh,
2.5.
sure. Oh, hang on. Good. That's crazy. Hmm. 1 second. 1 second. Alright. Hang on. Alright, I'll be right back.
Hello.
Hey.
She's messing with Doggy.
Yep, I can tell. Is she playing Ghost Recon or
I think she's still on Conan.
oh, okay, then it's just a PlayStation glitch.
Hello?
Hey!
Hi.
I'm back.
Yes. And how is everything going now? Feeling you got all your stuff done?
Yeah. I got
That was
all my
quick.
stuff done.
You did that really quick. What?
Really?
It seems quick to me.
I was... well, I was eating and stuff and it took probably longer than a half an hour.
That's still pretty quick doing that. The work, the last step.
I guess. Maybe I just like hanging around with you. So.
See? So I'm just getting the stuff organized, the base still. And I'm gonna have to stop streaming 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes for the stream. And then I'll be back on later. But at least I got a nice little outpost going on here.
Oh, you started streaming again?
Yeah, I went on the stream, yeah. A while ago.
Oh.
Sorry. No worries.
I did. I turned my phone off because your stream stopped. So.
Oh, did you? Oh no, I went. Yeah, as soon as I went right back on, I was like, I didn't want it to. I didn't want it to end there. I still had time.
Isn't there like, I don't know, like a signal booster you can buy that might help your internet?
Hey, that's not a bad idea, you know. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, there might be. Yeah, I think that would work. I just gotta get one. Alright.
You know, I've got this really expensive gaming computer, and I've barely even used it.
Whoa.
That's so bad to say. I've got like this $3,000 gaming rig, and I barely even use it. I will be using it when I do my interview with Buck, though.
I imagine so.
Because I'm going to be using OBS, I believe is what it's called. And I've even thought about, since I don't do like Patreon or accept donations whenever I did stream,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about setting up like
I think.
an account that if somebody felt like they absolutely had to donate money to me, I would put that money into an account, and at like the end of the month or at the end of like a quarter or 3 months, take that money and donate it to certain charities.
So you wouldn't even use the money, even if they donated it to you?
Correct.
Besides your, wow.
I'm kind of, what would the word be? Call it pride, I guess. I'm just too
I guess so.
proud to accept money like that, like some streamers do, some gamers do. I don't do this for a job. It's just a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Like, I've sent money to the CCFA, which is the Crohn's Colitis Foundation of America, because they have their own little summer camp for kids with Crohn's disease. And this camp is specifically set up for kids with Crohn's, colitis. It has doctors, nurses, plenty of clean bathrooms, everything that they would need in case something happened. So it's a perfect camp for these type of kids, and I've sent money to that camp before. And I was able to send, with the money I donated, I was able to get 2 kids that couldn't afford to go to camp to send them to camp.
that's pretty cool.
That to me makes me feel more proud than taking money on a Patreon or donations and buying like bigger boobs or something.
You don't have to be more proud, but I even sense like, you know, receiving a gift kind of thing, like that way, or I wouldn't say like I would be proud to take the money, but yeah. But you said pride initially, that's why I was.
It was the first one that came to my mind. Well,
but
now I
understand
have
what
thought
you're
about
saying.
doing like yeah. Because if I did this for a living, then yeah, I probably would accept or start up a Patreon and whatnot. But as far as gifts, I am going to set up a P.O. box so that way if somebody wanted to do that, they could. But as far as money goes, there's way too many dogs in shelters, kill shelters that need to be rescued, and homeless people, and kids who want to go to camp but can't afford it.
Definitely. Yeah. A lot of people have it rough. That's why, you know, that's why you think you'd be for a government system, because you like to do that stuff anyway. You like to do it personally. But, it's nice if the government could assist in the same sort of thing. Wouldn't that work too?
Oh, I agree. Case in point, I just read the latest news article from my local city, and they are cutting... Okay, the local homeless shelter that we have here, it used to have 126 beds and staff to cover that facility. Because of funding, they've had to cut down the number of beds to 60, I believe, and they've also had to fire some of their staff. So this winter that's coming up, there's going to be a lot of homeless people that are going to suffer. And we've got a major college in this town. Why isn't this college paying their fair share like all other colleges are? And I don't want to say the college because you're streaming, but...
Yeah, no problem. You don't have to mention the college. It's fine. I get the point.
They pay their coaches a ridiculous salary.
That's what I mean.
And
a lot of people are getting paid money when they don't deserve it, and the people who need it aren't.
right.
Yeah, it's not cool. I think I might pick up.
Now, I thought about going
here.
to my city council and arguing this to my city council.
Well,
Because I've taken on city councils before. You were saying?
definitely a bad day. I like that people don't donate a lot. My brother did something cool when we were in the store. Like, there was this spot for like to help the disabilities or like help them exercise or other stuff. And you know, there he like it's change. He like put the change in that pan. Like I just drops it in there, and I give him a pat on the back.
Well, when it comes to funding, I know down here in the States where I live, I'm a homeowner, so I pay personal property tax every year on my home. And our vehicles, we have to tag them every year, so that's personal property tax on your car. You have sales tax for anything that you purchase. And then you have your, you know, state and federal taxes that you pay out of your paychecks. So with all this money that my city is getting in my state, I don't see why they're putting homeless people's lives in danger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, for instance, personal property taxes, it's a good and bad thing. And you really have to pay attention. Every year you get sent a statement from the treasurer's office. And you've got these people who go around to every neighborhood and they appraise the houses in that neighborhood. So one year your house could be appraised for $150,000 and you have to pay the taxes on that. And the next year it could go up or down.
Yeah.
It just depends on the housing market. However, if you want to contest what your house is worth, say like you bought your house 10 years ago and it was only appraised at $110,000, and the city comes over next year and says, "Well, we're appraising it for $130,000." You can go to the treasurer's office and contest it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on how greedy the county appraiser is for your area. It sucks, but it's part of life over here.
Well, we have the same kind of thing. Like my dad has this where I live in now. In the beginning, the house was cheaper than before, but the price went up because my dad started building inside the house.
Inside?
Yeah, well, yeah, inside.
Ow. Oh gosh, run.
That comes to more of like ethical type situation. I personally don't believe that it's the county or your local treasurer's business to know what you do inside your home, if you improve it or not. Now, if you do something on the outside, then I can justify them trying to appraise it higher. But in the long run, it could hurt you later on down the road. Say if you try and sell your home at a higher value and not mention or include that in the levy. Bandages. Have you crafted any bandages?
No, not yet.
Let's see. To craft a bandage, you need...
Are you helping her? Oh, nice.
Just verbally.
Verbally.
Sorry, Rebecca, I can't help you.
I'm
right
still
now.
streaming. Don't worry, you'll get it later. No.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay, to craft bandages, you need leather and aloe leaves.
Oh, I still need... Okay. That'll be a little bit. I need to make the leather, the tanning thing.
You should have some leather from what I noticed on your previous stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a set of, I think it's 5 bandages, you need 5 leather and 10 aloe.
That's no problem. It doesn't matter. Getting how exactly do I make the letters with the tanning thing? How do I make the tanning thing? That's what I'm having difficulty with. The tanning.
Oh, to make leather at the tannery?
Yeah, just the tannery itself. That's what I need to do. That's the one I haven't made yet.
Oh, you need to make a tannery. Okay. To make the tannery, you need.
Take.
Where is it? Where is it?
It says drum. The fairy cell drum. I just got 46 feathers.
Well, for mine, let's see. You'll need wood, bark, and twine.
Wood. Oh yes, and that's what I was looking bark for. That's why I couldn't find. That's why I was having difficulty with the bark. I knew I needed it for something. Yes, that's it. The bark is. That's what it's for. All right. What doing? I'm door.
And you'll also need bark to make the leather.
He's like, it's time to eat. You gotta stop.
It's like the
stop
fuel.
playing the game now. Yes, I'll stop playing the game. I promise. I'm gonna cook some food really soon. You'll be just fine. You'll be fine. Just hang in there. Patience is a virtue fighter.
Oh no, the fur baby's gonna starve.
No.
Yeah,
No
what a
stars.
terrible mother you are.
He's only. It's 10 minutes. He's got 10 minutes. He's just saying, look, you should be cooking now. You're like slack. He's saying I'm slack today. I'm like busy doing something. Can you see I'm like building all
Yeah,
this
mine
stuff?
act like they're starving all the time too.
Yeah. I feel like all.
Mine, of course, are snoring behind me.
What are snoring behind me? Oh, your
My fur babies.
Your fur babies. And there's the kind of dog.
My girls. I have a pogo and a pit boxer.
Polar and a pit boxer? Damn. And pit boxers are pit boxers? Oh,
I call Diamond a pogo because she's part pit bull and part Dogo Argentina.
Yeah, I got my very first mixed dog too because whoa, hey you, is this guy a bad guy or is he just standing there? Does he know I'm here? Oh, you're a bad guy. Oh shit, he's got behind me. Whoa, I didn't see him.
Oh, by a bullet.
Now, just so you know, once you've created bandages, you cannot use bandages if you've got a weapon in your hand.
That makes sense.
And your bandage will be wasted if you try and bandage in combat and you get hit again. It'll just waste it.
That makes sense. Run. My god. I'm using all my meat here. Oh my god,
I'm kind of disappointed. One of my named dancers, she's kind of flat-chested.
Oh no!
Compared to me and this other dancer.
Hang on!
She's totally like itty-bitty titty committee.
Oh my. Nice way to put it.
That's where I'm at right now in real life.
Well, Rebecca,
Hang on, Kelly, I'll be right there, alright?
There's nothing wrong with it, I just was just making an observation. Like, why is my other dancer...
Well,
more voluptuous?
some women have more, hang in, Kelly, I'll be right there. Jesus Christ.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off here and
Hang on.
go do my thing. But like I said, if you ever need any help, let me know.
Yeah.
If you send me a message on PlayStation, I'll get it on my phone. since you don't have Twitter or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
See, I told
And-
you your phone with that app on is useful.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I've got
already
the
told her it's
PlayStation.
really useful to have the PlayStation app on the phone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've
might-
got all 4 of them. I've got the PS app, I've got the PS4 second screen, PS Communities, and PS Messages.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I'll need some help later on. Who knows what the bosses are like? I haven't really gotten that far anyway in the game. But yeah,
Okay.
whenever possible. Do you think I could swim across
Yeah.
that distance? Oh, there's mushrooms everywhere. I'm gonna try walking. I can do it from there.
Alrighty, chickadee. I will holler at you later, okay?
Alright, see you later. Have fun. And
Bye.
I gotta sign off in 3 minutes anyway, so yeah, peace out.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah. What a nice man.
Oh, she's... Oh.
I should really shoot. Okay, I have to stop wasting ammo.
Oh yeah. That's more like it. I'm not sure why I had trouble with them dancers. They're fast.
Hey Rebecca,
Mm-hmm.
you should definitely be like, you should definitely get like what he said before I left.
Oh, what she said? She's translating. She's translating.
Oh, she's trans.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that person was talking about breasts and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But she has very right-wing ideology, which is really confusing for me.
Right wing, what now?
Right-wing ideology. She has right-wing talking points. How she was saying I have left-wing talking points. She has right-wing talking points, which is really contradictory for... I find it very contradictory. But yeah. Pretty cool though. She helped me out. Anyway. Oh, I got the furry watcher mask. Shit, I could put that on.
Furry watcher mask.
Yeah, I got the furry watcher mask. Oh no. Darn. Watcher equip. There, look, I got this thing. See this mask?
No. Wait, I'll
Oh, never mind.
turn
Yeah.
on my phone.
Yeah,
Start
it's
watching.
a wooden mask. It's like an African tribal mask. I guess would be the best way to describe it. Yeah, I guess
I'll turn the volume down so you don't hear yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Then I'll get nervous and get really quiet. Oh, there's more in here. Alright, let's take that out.
Oh my god, that's a weird ass mask.
Did you see it? See it? Right here.
Who's Angus James? Angus James.
Angus? Oh,
I don't
Angle?
know.
Oh, the writing in the right hand corner?
Mm-hmm.
It's just attack and stuff. It's just giving me commands and all that stuff. Oh my god, I ate so much of my food when I shouldn't have because I was getting
No,
bullied.
why did you stand up, you freaking idiot?
Mother.
And apparently,
Yes, carry on. Sorry, I interrupted. I got feathers and everything. Oh, this is really good.
there you go, that's how you shoot.
Mm-hmm. Whole bunch of meat to cook. Should have a bunch of arms to cook.
I realized just in like Ghost Recon, if you're further away than 150 meters
Oh yeah,
away,
it's sniper.
don't hear your
Sniper has bullet drop. Yeah, that sniper elite has that bullet drop.
No,
right?
I mean, I mean not the bullet drop thing. I mean the silence thing. Like
Silence?
after 150
Oh, they can't hear.
meters,
They can't hear your shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, if you're a safe enough distance, it's just they don't hear it. Unless a bullet lands near them and alerts them. That's the only reason why they would hear it.
Yeah, they're alerted, but they don't know where I am because I'm so far away.
I think I'm gonna put a little drum here. Where's that safari drum? Put it there.
Oh, I forgot I can see you on the camera or something like that.
Yeah, in the right-hand corner. There's my drum. Got my mask. I'm gonna take the mask off though. It doesn't really suit me. Even though it would give me a little bit of
Hooga.
I wonder if I could walk right next to him. I don't think that would work very well. Hooga, 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 chaka, hooga, chaka. Ding. Yeah, freaking cool. I love this game so freaking much though. And once I learned how to do like all the different stuff, like look at this little outpost for instance. Like this isn't even my main base. I'm just gathering food and I'm just like after a while I'm just gonna do like a run with the gear over to the location and all that stuff with all my where I'm building, and I'll be able to build stuff here and break stuff here. I'll keep going. Oh yeah, that island. Should mark that on my map. Oh. R1.
Whoa! No! Kidney shot. No, he's gonna be bleeding.
Maryland. Oh, no.
Oh, long shot.
Can I remove that?
I was sniping here for so long, the ammo respawned.
Boom. There we go. Now, this would be, tribal camp. Tribal camp. Yeah, she was one of my very first subscribers, way back in the day. This was a long time ago.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to
Would you
play
say
much.
that's also like one of your friends?
We haven't really talked to each other that much since then, but yeah, but then.
Hello, it's me, Frost Rain Manx.
Hey, Frost, how's it going? How's it going? This game is cool. I don't know if you have it, but you should get it. It's awesome. Later on. Oh, look at this. We got a base camp up here. Whoa, we're getting into the territory here. I'm gonna make a camp right in here. This is gonna be my next camp. Right in that little spot right there. But yeah, my outpost river system, and then the sentinels. How come I didn't? Oh, I didn't name it. Oh, triangle. What could I call this name? Base name. My first base. No, or base sentinel. Sentinels. Base sentinels. And the sentinels and base sentinels. Or base sentinel. Triangle.
Emily Camp Base.
Emily Camp Base? Or we can go back to base. Emily? Who's that? Who's...
There we go.
Did
that mission.
Got it? Got it done? What's another name here?
One of them.
Base Turtle? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle base? Base Camp Sentinel? Base Camp, yeah, Base Camp Sentinel there. Sentinel, it's almost got a code word. Sentinels. Base Camp Sentinel. And I'll capitalize C. Finalize. There we go. Base Camp Sentinel. Oh Jesus. Well, anyways, there.
Try typo Rebecca Camp 1.
Rebecca Camp 1, that would be nice too. Fortress of the Sentinels. Like,
Dunk! Right in his head.
Damn. Is it hidden because there's so many there? Anyway. Not that important. Put some iron over there. Drinking water. We're gonna get into water. Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose they're cooking. Oh shoot. I need to get those iron stones. And we're going back to base. Huh. Health is regenerated. Oh, because it was
Look out for the crocodiles.
oh, look at the little baby crocodile! Got him! I almost captured him. I grabbed the little crocodile. Aww.
Oh no! The poor crocodile!
Mm-hmm.
But now you're very encumbered.
Yeah, I'm encumbered right now. Don't worry. I'm not that far from my base. Well, my armor is getting a little better. I'm not naked anymore. Unless I want to be naked. I think I got just about all the materials I need. I just gotta have them at the proper place to make stuff. Got a whole bunch of iron. Pelts. Wood. Salt. Iron. Have that there. Water. Wood. Energy. Iron's 50. Got another coin. Oh, this is where the clothing item should be. I was putting those in the wrong location. Then Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if maybe weaponry would be a good idea to put in there too. Shield, maybe. If I put a shield. No, that won't work. Okay. Oh shoot, I'll be back later. After I empty this for a while. I'm gonna organize this. Even if I just start cooking and keep playing, I could do that as well. There's the crocodile.
Yum yum.
I got my little crocodile here. I captured him. He's gonna be my little pet crocodile. Here, he's a special one. This one here. Here, you got your own little box. And I got my little helmet here.
I hope he dies and then you can cook him. Oh, what?
Oh, what? How can you say such a mean thing? God damn it.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. I meant.
Yeah, sure you are. I believe you, alright. God, wait, why?
Thank you.
Oh! Alright. Everyone's being a smartass today. At least Rosie isn't here. That'd be worse.
Why?
Because he's can be just as bad, I guess.
Okay.
It can be pretty
Bullets
crazy.
is bad?
Who?
Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
Yes.
I said like bullets are bad.
Bullets are bad? Is that right here? Or I could just do that.
Oh, he's right there. Shit.
I need to get rid of that. Just get lighter. Putrid meat. Poison. Insects. Glowing stuff.
Oh no, the other guy heard it.
I'm not sure what to use this for yet. Glowing essence. I think I might be able to make Ella. Glowing essence. I could make a fire thing here. Also gives heat. A grinder. Oh, everyone's on my rocker. God, only. I just. Gotta have stuff on for it initially. Right. Right. Let's make a grinder.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Blacksmith. Fruit planter. Planter. Can we go left? Put my seeds in it. Then a carpenter's bench. Already have it. Campfire. Already have it. Firewood cauldron. Iron burn. Twine. Plenty of twine. Furnace. Smelting metals and stone. I got my smelter. I shouldn't have it here though. This is an outpost. It's close to where I want to go though. Could build another one. Skeleton rock. Build another
I still have to kill 2 guys here. Fine.
I'm not sure. I do have a little timer here though. Put a little plant here. Open. Alright, small seeds taken from foliage from of the exiled lands. seeds. Can make medicine.
You like those flowers, little buddy? Well, no, you can't smell because I shot your head.
Oh, damn. Cool.
That was really mean. I'm sorry, dude.
Plant seeds. I just did a challenge there. Cool. Can you only put one seed here? Oh wow, all my seeds can go here. Oh wow, cool. That removes space too. Where are they? Boom, boom, boom. Plant seeds. Oh, there's two more here. We got all kinds of mushrooms. We got some heads. We got some fangs. The bees. Did I put some bees over here? Ow. We got 6 more points. Chili's increased. Cat-like revenues, vitality, deep breaths, or timers don't improve. All temperature effects are diminished. Accuracy. Crippling shots to the bow are more severe. Trick shot, throwing access, staying hands. Crit. Strong grip. 10% less stamina when you climb. Vitality.
Wow, you're being really interested in this game, aren't you?
I am, it's interesting. Sure-footed crippling effects are less severe. Oh, yeah. Sure-footed pack mill, your max carry weight is increased under deflection. You have a chance to ignore armor and shield. They're related loss when hit. Momentum. Yeah, like encumbrance is kind of nice. Survival, hard worker. You harvest more, knows more fastly. Efficient butchery. Every animal harvested provides extra resources. Cool. So much to learn. More plates, more stuff to unlock. Armor, coin mold, inking brush. Oh, and she said go right over to the far one. Oh no, far one. Look at that! Look at all the stuff I can make now. The fire watching mask, can make that. Rhino mask. Two-handed sword. Oh, that was expensive. What did that cost me? 5 to make that? Jesus Christ.
I killed him, yay! But I'm almost out of stealth ammo.
No. Oh, you need more ammo for your stealth weapon?
Yeah, it's like a special weapon.
Animal pens. Oh my god. I'm getting there. Holy
There you
jeez.
go, found some ammo.
Hang on there, mister. Yeah, I swear I'm gonna stop now. Alright? Update save point. Save spawn points is updated. Oh, we don't need that one. Oh my god, my weaponry is really coming along. Really nice. Ooh. Yeah, be good. Wait, catch up. Wait, stream is going off. I'll be back as soon as possible. I just gotta eat. Be good, I'm almost there. Hang on. I'm really enjoying this game. It's so hard to stop.
But you have to stop. Think about your puppy.
I am
Or
going
your
to stop.
dog.
I'm definitely going to stop. I guess I'm procrastinating, as she said earlier. Alright, boom. Let's carry on. Alright, peace out, stream. Oh yeah, Frostman, base Emily, yeah, Emily works too. Frostman. Oh, thanks, Angelus, thank you. I can't watch this. My boyfriend from overseas and I'm Canadian. Don't talk about racism. What? I can't watch this? Oh, because it's... Oh, I was talking politics. That was Farah. Alright. Kaboom. Best rock. Don't talk about racism. Don't talk about racism. Why can't I talk about racism? It's something that exists. Racism exists? Deal with it. It's freaking dangerous and it can get people hurt and it can even get the people who are racist hurt. Anyway, peace out.